In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. Take as good a look as you can at the scenery behind me, because today is the last day that we'll be recording from the mountains. We're headed to Minnesota, and I don't know what we're going to find there. They say it's the land of 1,000 lakes, so maybe we'll have some water. Whatever we find, I'll share with you. So I'll look forward to being with you from Minnesota next. After yesterday, I have to ask you, where's your hope? Is your hope in the things of the world? Are you living your life to please men? Or are your eyes on the kingdom of God? Are you living your life to God? Because He is life. Oh, the world can't give you life. The world will judge you, but God won't. Jesus came not to judge the world, but that the world might be saved through Him. God's not about judging people. He's about saving people. But the world will certainly chew you up and spit you out if you don't measure up. So live your life to God. We learned that yesterday. And today I want to show you that revelation from God, we touched on that yesterday, will change everything. Look at what it did to Paul. We're in Galatians chapter 1, and verses 13 through 15 say this: You have heard of my former manner of life in Judaism, how I used to persecute the church of God beyond measure, and I tried to destroy it. I was advancing in Judaism beyond many of my contemporaries among my countrymen, being more extremely zealous for my ancestral traditions. See, he was the Jew of all Jews, and he thought he was doing God a favor because people were coming along saying, Jesus is everything. It's not about you following the law anymore. And Paul, being a good Jew, said that is not the truth, and he would persecute anybody that said the gospel of grace is the power of God to set men free. He didn't want men set free. He wanted people to be good Jews and follow the rules. Well, the gospel sets you free. And so, in verse 15, when God, who set me apart even from my mother's womb, He called me through His grace. See, when he got the grace of God and the revelation that came by being introduced to Jesus, it changed everything. Oh, I'm not helping God by persecuting the church. I am the church. We're going to see what He did with this revelation to move forward to set people free instead of binding them up with a bunch of rules that even the Pharisees couldn't keep. I look forward to being with you tomorrow. I want you to start getting a hold of this gospel of grace. It is the grace of God. Oh, I've heard so many conversations about how grace, you got to be careful with grace. You don't want this hyper grace stuff. No. You might start thinking you could do anything you want to. Well, the truth of the gospel is you can do anything you want to. The question is, what do you want to? And when you start walking with Jesus, your want-tos align with the things of the kingdom. Oh, God is brilliant. It wasn't about you trying hard in your own strength to follow a bunch of rules. It's about you following the one who kept the rules. And as you walk with Him, you're going to be just fine. Meditate on that today. Behold that today. And we'll get together tomorrow. God bless you as you walk free to follow Him and receive the love of God. I'll see you tomorrow.
Give me Jesus. You can have all this world, but give me Jesus.